Hi, my name is Vibeke and welcome to Diving Ducks Crochet. Today I want to show you how to crochet half a granny square, and you might think, why do you need a half granny square? But sometimes if you have a project and your squares are lying like this and you want to make a straight edge, then you can do a half one and put like this. And then you can make another one and you can see a straight edge coming like this. But the square today will be a regular granny square in one color. So for the yarn, I've used a DK weights and then a 4.5mm crochet hook. And remember, you can always see all my other granny squares in my playlist below. So let's begin. We start with a slip knot. And then we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this counts as 1 double crochet plus 1 chain. In this first chain we did, we will now do a double crochet. So yarn over and insert the hook in this first chain you did and finish your double crochet. So you now have 1 double crochet right here plus 1 chain and then another double crochet. We will work another 2 double crochet into this same chain. So yarn over and insert the hook into this chain we started with and work another double crochet and then another double crochet again. And then chain 2, 1, 2, and then work another 3 double crochet into this same center down here. So just yarn over and work 3 double crochet into this space. That's 2 and another. So now we want to chain 1 and then work 1 final double crochet into the center. So just insert the hook and work 1 double crochet to finish it up. So now we have the beginning of the square. This is the straight side and this is the corner. So this is the pointy one. We will work from here and out. Now you want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will turn the work. And now you have this little gap right here from the chain 1. Into this gap we will now work 3 double crochet. So just yarn over and insert the hook into this space and work 3 double crochet into this space. And then chain 1 and then work 3 double crochet into this corner. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then chain 2, 1, 2, and then we will work another 3 double crochet into the same corner gap. So just work another 3 double crochet into the same corner space. And this corner will always be the same thing on each row. 3 double crochet, then chain 2, and then another 3 double crochet into the same space. So you now have your next corner right here. Now you will chain 1. And then you have this gap on the other side as well. So you will work 3 double crochet into this gap. So just insert the hook directly into the gap and then work 3 double crochet. And then we will finish like we finish all rows. We will chain 1 and work another double crochet into the same space. So you start and finish each row the same way. All right? So now you have your first little triangle right here. You can stop here if you need a small square, a small triangle, and you can keep building it bigger and bigger. I will now show you the next row. So you will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turn. You will do this on each row from now on if you just want to expand it even further. You will start with a chain of 4, and then you have this first gap right here. You will work 3 double crochet into this first gap. And then you chain 1. And then you meet this gap on the edge right here. You will do 3 double crochet into this gap. And this will always be the same thing. Each time you meet a gap on the sides, you will do 3 double crochet into those. And you'll just have more and more of these gaps for each row. So now you chain 1, and then you will work the corner space. And the corner space will always be the same thing. 3 double crochet, then chain 2, and then another 3 double crochet into the same gap. So now we have our corner all done. Then we chain 1 to get to the next gap. And in this gap you work 3 double crochet. And then you chain 1. And then you have this gap to finish it up. You'll work 3 double crochet into this gap. So this is the row you just will repeat again and again. If you want to expand it, you'll work 3 double crochet into each of the gaps, but in the corner space you will work 3 double crochet and then chain 2 and then another 3 double crochet up here. And to finish it, you'll work 3 double crochet in the final gap, then you will chain 1 and work another double crochet into the same gap, and then you're done with your row. And that is the same for each of the rows. Now, when you start, you will chain 4, and you will do that each time you start a new row. And then you turn, then you begin with 3 chains, 3 double crochet into this first gap, and then you will meet 2 of the gaps in between. You'll just work 3 double crochet into each with a chain in between, and then you meet the corner, and so on. So you'll just keep expanding more and more the same way. And then when your granny triangle is big enough, you will simply just cut the yarn with your scissors and then pull this one through, and then you are ready to go. So it comes in very handy sometimes, and I think it's very fun to make. So if you like this tutorial, then please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!